over everything else. There's just going to be an indistinguishable video of me kicking a puppy, and you're going to be like, "Good Trouble kicks puppies," and they're like, "Look at the video, they saw you." And it's going to be like 3 different angles. It's going to be fucking, I don't know. Good Trouble arrested in my search bar. That's because they wish I had a flaw like older millennial. They just, golly. I see that too. I don't know. Why are you putting that out there? I just think that it's like an inevitability. I think, and on purpose, they're going to try and people are going to use this to try and discredit people like me. That's not a here. Need you to debate Cadence. He won't come on. Who cares? Also, who cares? Will you tell people about Carly's fundraiser campaign? Link in fundraiser channel on Discord. Sure is. Sure did. Do that. I'm once again asking if you see your parallels between you and Hassan Piker. In what sense? In what sense? That we stream sometimes? That we're ruggedly good looking? That we are... I don't know. What else? What are some other parallels what are the parallels that you're both very tall, famously, both very tall, both kick puppies. Damn. I don't know. What's up?
Nothing much. Just watching Anaheim lose. The hell's my remote?
You said we both look like puffs?
Poofs.
Poofs. What's that mean?
I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty boys. You said you said ruggedly handsome.
Yeah.
There's no way ruggedly handsome.
You mean gay?
No, not gay.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to figure out. Yeah.
I'm ruggedly handsome.
Are you a fan?
Exception.
Are you a fan or not? I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah.
I agree with most of what you say. I don't know.
Don't think that I'm... Go on. Sorry.
It's just the... I don't know if the combativeness does any good. It's basically just going on and agitating right-wingers, and...
It's a little...
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just...
It's a little reductive, I think.
I mean, you're not really changing their mind. There's only about, 10 to 15% of people whose minds could ever actually be changed, maybe.
So why bother, right?
But it could also, if it's combative, it could turn those same 10 to 15% the other way.
What would you prefer that I do?
Well, I don't really care what you do. I mean, I was just, you were to say that, do I like you or not? That's just the way I think. I was like,
What would I have to do
I would probably prefer
to get you to like me?
That maybe instead of just going for the quick, easy insults, it was more of a, well, you can't really intellectually debate non-intellectuals, but or use more of the I would just say a less combative, less insulting approach.
Okay.
Rather than just calling them, well, basically what they are is dumb fucks, but
don't call them what they are. Try and coddle the people who are sort of
well, you see, you're
combative.
never going to change those people's minds. You're looking for the people that might be watching, the people they call swing voters.
Yeah.
Ones that are just looking for every itch to vote, Republican, but might actually vote to the left, like, they did for Biden and did for Obama the first time. But if we just say things to piss them off, then they're just going to tune everything out and go right back to voting.
Do you have a lot of experience in this?
I have a lot of experience debating people because, well, I don't have a life, but I just don't do it I don't do it over a profile.
What does that mean?
Just in real life.
Okay.
Like, I'm surrounded. I live in MAGA land.
Uh-huh.
So I'm surrounded by neighbors that hate me.
Any minds you've changed of note?
Any minds I've changed? Maybe of the severe MAGA types? No. You can't do it. It's like that's almost like a reptilian. It's almost like trying to change the programming of a reptile.
You ever get frustrated doing that?
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, and then you turn the other cheek.
Not really. They just know where I stand.
So when I'm combative, tough. Don't do it. When you're combative,
no, I don't. I don't call them names and stuff and let them know. Well, some of them know I think they're dumb fucks, but
you did earlier.
Jerks. But I'm more. I try to be more eloquent about it.
Okay.
It's just.
What would you say? What would you say to my interpretation that I'm not necessarily trying to change the mind of the person that I'm talking to? I'm trying to change the mind of somebody listening to the both of our arguments and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I think that the people that are going to be more swayed to your argument don't need all of the insult, and the ones that are would still be on the fence would be more applicable to it. But then, of course, it also probably wouldn't get as many views. I mean,
I don't think I'm after that.
Well,
primarily,
that's kind of the business.
Can we talk about what America was founded for?
You know what? The last time we did this, useless goat guy, there was somebody who had a similar sort of argument, and then a guy came up and we had a conversation, and it was just this endless nonsense. So I think that
could also be it. Yeah,
this is a really good opportunity to see how level-headed you are.
Okay,
let's go. Let's go, Jesus. You said let's talk about what America was founded for.
Yeah, founded on the beliefs that the people had who wrote the Constitution and the things that we had to add to the Constitution to give women or black people their rights because it wasn't founded on the belief that they should have their rights. We can talk about things like that.
What's your other profile?
Which one?
What's your other main profile?
Well,
What do you go by? We've talked before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would I know you?
You know, you just know my voice.
Yeah.
So,
I'm good at that.
so what we're getting is that we were founded on not giving black people rights. Is that what it
We're
was getting
founded
at?
on. We're a country founded for white men who are majority Christian.
No,
And
we were
then-
founded by white men who were majority.
Right. And the Constitution only worked
Theologists,
only worked for
not
white
Christians, just believers, and they wrote in specifically. We've talked about this. What's the first line in the First Amendment of our Constitution? Hit me.
Well, it's freedom. Oh, I know the First Amendment is freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of religion.
Expression's not in there, and you missed one.
Well, speech is expression.
That's then you said the same thing
said
twice in
religion.
that sense. Religion,
Speech.
speech.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't
Think
know.
hard. Think hard. What else are we free to do?
I don't know. Freedom to hate Muslims.
Freedom to kick the shit out of racist bigots. That's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's you. I would just like to. I would just like to ask. I'm going to check in. Quick check in, if you wouldn't mind. Useless goat farmer.
Yeah.
Your feelings about him saying that it's okay to hate Muslims. When at what point would you like me to continue to temper my my response to that?
Well,
An unapologetic sort of racist bigot says racist bigoted things, and I say, well, hang on. Or would you like me to stand up to that? At what point?
Well, no, you can stand up to that. It's just
Do it nice. Okay. Good advice. Hey, racist bigot. That's not nice. In America, it's one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all, including but not limited to people who believe in the Islamic religion. Right?
Okay, and then we decided 150 years after the start of the country that these people should have rights.
These people.
Well, I thought wasn't the purpose of the country to be a ever improving union? Yeah,
What's the first line in the First Amendment of our Constitution? I asked you already.
Yeah, I said I don't know.
I know, and I think that that's important. I think that that's vitally
Grab
important.
my Constitution.
That you're up here. You want to call, send it back to the founding fathers. The founding fathers who you invoke disagree with you fundamentally. In fact, they disagree with you so vehemently that they said it in the first fucking thing that they wrote down. No, dummy. That's not the first fucking thing they wrote down. Tell me.
Yeah, we the people.
Look it up. Go look it up. Teacup, go look it up. I want you to try. Just do it. It'll be fun. Not the preamble. Not the preamble. The first line in the First Amendment of our Constitution. And I want
practice any religion.
I want word for word. Try and memorize it. This is a fun thought exercise. Try and get the words right. The first line in the First Amendment of our Constitution. We're learning. We're taking useless goat farmers approach. I want to throttle them, but you know.
Well,
you can practice any religion.
No. What does it say about Congress?
I don't know. I just chat GPT'd it. This is it. That's what I got.
Google it.
Jeez. Please?
Now.
Yeah.
Try.
Dude.
You can't do it. Why can't you?
You say
Are you
you
worried
should
about?
have Googled it. That's fine, but don't demand me to Google it. I'll go to Google.
Go learn. Go learn what the
Fix your
first
wording.
line.
Fix your
First
wording,
line.
Dutch.
First line of the First Amendment of the Constitution says. Go on. Go on, little buddy. Be a good boy.
You can
Go
practice any religion.
No. What is it? What does Congress say about it?
What does Congress say? Mm-hmm. We'll never know.
We do know. That's the issue. You don't, and you're insisting that we don't either. I know. Memorize this first line.
Well, that's what I say. Maybe if you use a term like instead of just calling them dumb, like maybe use like, have you ever heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect?
Be more
Something like
subversive.
that.
Be more subversive. Here's my thought while he's trying to memorize the line.
Congress shall make no law.
What's the rest?
Congress should make no law.
Congress should make no law. Five words at a time. Give us the next five.
I came back in 5 seconds. So Congress should make no law
Respecting
the religion.
respecting the religion.
Establishment of religion.
What does that mean? First line. First one that they were like, this thing is more important than everything else. They said, first line, what does it mean?
Yeah, kick out the Muslims.
It means shut the fuck up, you dumb dick idiot.
It means fuck the Muslims.
It means you giggle like somebody who has fucking been hit in the head with a frying pan.
Listen, you don't have not everybody has
That's
to be
you,
Christian.
dude.
Not everybody has to be Christian. That's cool. You can be anything other than Muslim. And I'm happy.
That's not what that says. That's not what that says. That
Muslim is
says,
an egregious shit stain on our planet.
tell me why.
Okay. So the false prophet Muhammad married a 6-year-old Aisha.
You're the guy that you voted for raped kids. So I don't think that you care about that.
Prove it.
Sure. Look at the fucking files. Keep going.
Okay.
You don't care about that. So I don't think that you should make that argument. You don't
I
care about
voted for
protecting
Trump?
children.
Did I tell you I voted for Trump?
It sounds like it. I can smell it on your fucking in your gingivitis breath. You like that now? That's interesting. Goat farmer. That's fucking interesting. Okay, keep going.
Now listen. Married a 6-year-old Aisha. Consummated
You don't
the
care about
marriage
that.
at
You
9
don't care
years
about
old.
that.
I do.
You don't care about that.
I
No,
do.
you don't. We just talked
That is
about how
supposed to be
you were
the-
going to
the
protect.
best man to
You're going to
ever
protect
walk.
elites that rape kids. You don't fucking care about that.
Okay. Let me finish his statement.
Okay, so the Christian
best
religion.
man who
all
has
the
ever
priests, all the priests and fathers touching these fucking kids in dark corners of all of your churches for the last 1,000 years. You give a shit about that?
Let me finish the sentence.
I'm just curious.
The best man to ever
What
walk.
about women's rights? Do you care about women's?
me
Talk to
finish
me
the
about
sentence.
Talk to me about the Islamic thoughts on women's rights. You said that we gave these rights to women. You fucking hate that, right?
No, I don't hate that. All I did was state the fact of how the country was founded. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let me finish my statement
I will
about Muhammad.
reiterate.
Don't
I will
switch
reiterate.
this. I still need
I will
to talk about
reiterate.
Muhammad.
I will reiterate. You said the fact that how the country was founded. I will reiterate. You have no idea how the country was founded. I need to just repeat the fact that we just spent the last 20 minutes talking about how you don't know how the country was founded. Mary, your virgin, perfect Mary birth, was a child also.
He was created to do that.
Your story is also made up, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Your story about like
You don't
not
let me
respecting
finish my
consent of a
sentence,
child. No, I'm
Let me
just
finish my sentence.
I don't really want to have a religious bigot get to talk on this platform. I don't give a shit. Honestly.
As I
The
say, you
false
should.
prophet
I-
Muhammad married a 6-year-old.
Aren't you Jewish?
Also,
Aren't you Jewish?
no, I'm not Jewish.
Yes, you are. I can
committed
hear you
genocide.
smiling. I can hear you fucking smiling. We've talked about this. It's
We have
fucking
not
weird that you
talked
do
about
this.
me being Jewish.
Yes, we have.
I'll put my face on the fucking camera, dude.
Put your face
I'm
on
not
the
Jewish.
Put your face in the camera.
I don't know if that's
Wait
a
a
good
minute.
idea.
How would putting his face on the camera tell if he's
We were
Jewish?
gonna get there in a second. That was gonna be a fun little avenue.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Turn your no. Why not? You don't.
Because you got a bunch of fucking Nazis.
You don't want to be fucking openly Islamophobic in front of 1,400 people. You're a little embarrassed. I get it. Men have performance issues sometimes when they are outclassed. I understand. I mean, I don't understand, but I've heard.
I have put my face on your panel before.
Then do it again. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm running for fucking
Last
election.
place in your class president.
No. I'm running for something. I don't think it's best. You know, I just come up here and I talk about things. You know.
So you fundamentally understand that your viewpoints on other Americans in America would not be able to would prohibit you from getting elected to office. You understand that, and yet you're here doing it anyway.
No, I mean,
I think you're a fucking coward, man.
A lot of people would vote for me.
No, not really. No,
Yeah.
people vote also not just because I know that Donald Trump won the presidency based on
how?
his ability to like pander to fuck ass idiot racist bigots. Like that's fine. But like
Is there really
he's
7 million of us?
shush. He's Donald Trump. You would have to like also establish some form of like reasoning that people would want to vote for you in addition to you being a racist bigot. There's been plenty of racist bigots that have run who were former like congressmen and they still lose. And especially now, Donald Trump endorsing fucking anybody is basically just poison because nobody likes you people. So like I need you to understand whatever you're running for, you're going to lose. Thank God too.
Yeah. Sheriff and mayor.
What town is this? It's got 8 people that live there. All of them are your mother.
No, it's 4,500. Well, it's the county sheriff, so it'd be like 16,000.
County.
Scranton,
No, Scranton.
Ohio.
Ohio?
Why are you giggling? What the fuck am I? What is funny right now?
Dude, how you said Ohio was great. It got me good.
Thanks,
bro.
man. Thanks.
I like Ohio.
Yeah, we're friends now.
We've always been friends, Tuts.
I can hear you breathing. You should go to the doctor. I could hear the egg sandwiches that you ate this
I got
morning
my head
jiggling
set.
around in the congealed fucking stomach that you have. I need you to understand this grotesque fucking caricature that you are cultivating sucks, dude. Useless goat farmer. Sorry, we're doing okay though. Still, right? You're on board.
Yeah, we're fine.
This guy's fine though.
Well, no, I'm not saying he's fine. I'm just saying.
You're saying I should tone it down?
No.
Oh.
You're not going like I've heard in the past. Maybe
No, I just made fun of how fat this guy is. I can't see him. I'm fully being a fat phobic, non-woke asshole right now.
Well, I never said, the one person said consider his opinion. I didn't ever say consider his opinion.
Just don't be so mean to them.
No, I'm saying more like I said it just going stupid. I like fancier terms, like I like to go through the Dunning-Kruger effect area.
Yeah, but
then
he's
maybe
too
some
dumb
of
to
the-
understand what the Dunning-Kruger effect is. It's not going to work.
Yes, and then go through like cognitive biases, like his anchoring bias.
He
of why
doesn't-
impossible.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. But we're not
Fundamental
trying to
misunderstanding
change
here
his
is that he doesn't care. You can sit. This is the thing.
No,
that,
but then
that,
you get
like,
to explain it to him.
This
and
is
then
he
make
left.
him feel even dumber.
He left. No, but there's something that is broken in their brains where, like, when they know that they're wrong. Oftentimes, he didn't know the first line of the First Amendment of the Constitution, but like, it doesn't matter. I pointed that out. It didn't change anything fundamentally. He just
Well, yeah,
and then
so,
he'll just
but that's what
they
I said.
become,
Those
like,
guys.
recalcitrant and like. It's not, but so the utility for me and for everybody else in this moment is to loudly dress down this sort of bigotry, and whether or not you find that like a turnoff, there is utility in us coming together as a community to be like, no, actually, you're not allowed to be like this on the internet. That's how I feel about it.
I understand because I understand how frustrating it gets to deal with them. I'm just thinking about maybe those, again, it's probably not even 10%. Those ones that are significantly smarter than this last guy, but still we're talking into that let's just say sub 100 IQ, somewhere between like 90, but still able to actually learn things. Because their impulse is to.
Here's the deal. I wish that there were more of those, and I'm on the hunt for literally anyone every night to come up and talk. 99% of the time, it's that fucking guy. It's some version of that guy. Sometimes there are people in here, conservatives, who I've talked to, who I've had great conversations. Not a name called in anger. Not a single one. Most of the time, it's who you're talking about.
Well, yeah, because they're the ones dumb enough to come on there. The ones there, they're more. Again, they probably have more of understanding of their level of competence in a debate or a discussion. So therefore, they're not going to with somebody who's well practiced at it.
I don't know. All right. I appreciate you.
All right.
Nemo's dad's funny. Should we just bring up Rob to really nail down the theory? No, Rob. I'd rather chew a brick. Oh my God. Bring them on down. We need a laugh. Brent is $110. What? First line. Here's the thing. This is, I make this point a lot. You've heard me make this point a lot. It must get exhausting hearing me make this point. But it is such a good point. It's such a good point. The first line in the First Amendment of the Constitution says, your religion is not to make laws in this country. And the Federalist Papers and endless theologians, decades after that was signed, agree that one of the shining principles of America is that it's not governed by religion. And that keeps everyone safe. It keeps me safe from you. It keeps you safe from the scary Muslims. The Treaty of Tripoli. That's what I meant. What did I say? Federalist Papers? Fucking idiot. I just be saying things sometimes. It is such a fundamental thing that they put it in above speech, above the right to assemble, above press. They said, Congress will never make a law establishing a state religion. First fucking thing. And so every time Charlie Kirk got up there and flashed those gums at anybody talking about religion and Christianity, and he made his fucking salient points, it's all undone by the first fucking thing. The first thing, the founding fathers, the men that these weird Christian dudes masturbate to the idea of their infallibility, this perfect document that lets us have guns that kill school children, a normal amount, a worthy amount to protect that is enshrined in the Second Amendment, below the First, below this, your religion doesn't get to make laws. So every time Charlie Kirk, every time Pete Hegseth, every time one of these religious fucking zealots says something about this, you can just point to the thing they did first, which was don't do that. It undoes all that bullshit. And I think it is the most important thing in our Constitution. Because because these people are terrified of Sharia law. These people are terrified of Sharia law, right? How we can't, they oppress women, they make you follow all of these strict rules, and then they'll turn around and say the government should have access to a woman's medical history and make sure that she's put in prison should she miscarry. Maybe they shouldn't vote. Maybe they shouldn't have bank accounts anymore so that we can trap them in relationships permanently. Maybe they'll say Sharia law bad, and then they'll turn around and co-sign everything that is mirrored in Sharia law when it comes to women in Christian right-wing fundamentalism. No, actually, no. There are endless parallels. Religious fundamentalism is the number one scariest fucking thing on this planet. It doesn't matter if it's your weird white Christian nationalism or fucking Islamic nationalism or Thor, whatever he's doing. Vishnu, period. No. Shut the fuck up. Now let's talk about other shit. Let's move on to your other fucked ass belief systems. But it's the same. You want the same thing for women. The parallel between those two things, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Damn, I really did. I just transitioned right into pandering to women. I gotta watch that. I gotta be more careful. I slip into it. I just slip right into the pandering. Damn, dude. Not the panda emojis. What's your girlfriend think of your audience being female? What do you think? What do you think? Tell her I said hi, by the way. Guess what? I'm not going to speak for her, but I have a feeling she's with me for the stances that I have, among other things. My pretty boy aesthetics. Not rugged. Pretty boy. Bro's never getting married at this point. Unk status. Tough, dude. Why other men are so concerned with my marital status, I'll never fucking understand that. Like, I'm gonna be homophobic. Why are you, what's the deal? What is that? Remember Drew yesterday? It's just like can't fathom a life outside the most basic bitch vanilla life that he's chosen out for himself. Like, it's the same thing. Like, why won't you get married? And it's just like, why are you concerned about a total stranger's marital status? Have you ever thought about that? Why when you see somebody eschewing traditional norms, does that twist a knife in your heart? Don't examine it too closely because you might not like the answer. You might not like the answer if you examine why this bothers you so much. You just tug on that string. You're just gonna start singing that Weezer song. Some men makes you think. Well, it comes from men who do nothing but like try and subjugate and control women also. Like they frame this idea in like the soup of trying to like give equality to your partner. But it is never like feminist ideologies coming from these men. If you do that, it's the second one. It's like abortion should be illegal. It's the same dude saying you got to get married. Saying that shit. Isn't that interesting? It's almost like it's about controlling your partner a little bit. Did you know women couldn't have bank accounts in the fucking 70s? That's insane. That's fucking insane. That is insane. The 70s. Color TV. Color TV. We had color TV before women could have bank accounts. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Women were entirely dependent. You were forced to marry any one of these completely unremarkable men who hate you, who can't emote properly, who drink every night, who go to the mill or whatever the fuck. Forced to do that so that you could attain money. Fucking insane. Now do no fault divorce. Crazy shit. We live. This fucking guy 2 minutes ago was talking about Sharia law. We had Sharia law. It was called the 1970s. That's what it was. Pretty much. Fucking maniacs. Yeah, anyway. Pandering. Oh my god, I just do it I just do it naturally. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about sports. Let's try and alienate these women. No, women like sports too. Damn it. Forsberg's in here trying to give me the hockey scores. I got no angle. Bruins run one. Great. I'm kind of rooting for the Sabres, if I'm honest. What's that series? What's the series, Bruins Sabres? I'm rooting for the Sabres first time in the playoffs in fucking forever, dude. 3-2 Boston. 3-2 Sabres. Hell yeah, dude. Look. I was in Boston the last time we won the cup. A great time in my life. I threw a bagel at a police officer. Don't clip that. I don't know where I got a bagel. It's anti-Semitic if you say anything. Where did I get a bagel? I think I just found a bagel. There was just a bagel on the... Anyway. You can't prove anything. So, but I was there. We did it. And it's important. Boston's a big sports town, but like, Buffalo doesn't have anything. They don't have anything. They've had to root on the Sabres, the Buffalo Sabres, for 100 years, and they suck. They suck so much. And now they're in the playoffs for the first time in like 30 years. I don't know the actual stat, but it's been a long time since they had that fucking, oh my God, what's his name? Hasek, right? 15 years. That's almost 30 years. 15 years. That's almost 30 years. Anyway. Hockey is inherently conservative. This is the pastor that thinks fucking 16-year-olds is fine. That's the rough cut pastor. This dude, that guy's, look, there's a lot of people who make content. This guy's content is some of the hardest to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Out of everybody that we see, there's something off. There's something dark in this dude's search history. It's not good. It's not good. We were just talking about Sharia law. You want to come talk to us about that? We were just talking about the parallels between Sharia law and what you want for women in this country. Do you have any thoughts on that? I guess not. I guess not. I'm just waiting. Cool. Cool. I don't waste my time on guys who can't keep a bike on two wheels. You waste your time with dudes who can keep their bike on two wheels? You big fan of bikers? Talented ones? What are we meant to read from that? God, I think that just exploiting this fucking, twisting this story that you read, this is gonna, Christian followers of mine, earmuffs. I think that sorry in advance for this, exploiting the fairy tale that you were told as a child, not only exploiting it, but believing it well into your adult years, it just is so disqualifying for me to treat you like a human fucking person. But on top of that, trying to twist it to like hurt other people in brazen confluence of the purpose of that fucking book of Jesus's teachings is got to be some of the dumbest ways to live your days. It has to be like one of the funniest, stupidest uses of a human being's existence. I think that's so fucking sad, dude. I cannot get over that, and so many of you do it. Just again, there's something that ties that other guy, Drew, who like has never thought outside of the realm of possibility that there could be something else other than just like living your life how it's been prescribed to you. But like even worse is like religious fundamentalists. They just like they are at their core too terrified to question the story they're told. And I respect that so little. They don't have the intellectual curiosity or, much more importantly, capability to do that with themselves. And they are terrified of people they don't know, terrified of things they can't learn. And so they'll just dig into this fairy tale that they're told to give them comfort. That's what religion is, dude. And that's sad. I think that's sad. More embarrassing than anything. But it's also dangerous. It's dangerous to people that don't look like you, and I hate that. So big scary Christian. Well, luckily you don't have a lot of power. But there are people that mimic your sort of psychosis that try to have power over people. And that we have to stop. And we will. We will. We've been doing it this whole fucking time. We will continue to do it. First line in the First Amendment of the Constitution says that you're wrong. It's going to be tough to unravel that one. You know? Give it your best shot. You're giving it your best shot. It's already in the Constitution. It's the first fucking thing that they put in there. You are giving it your best shot. You have been for a long time. You've been failing, thankfully. So, maybe you're just confused. It's not surprising, having seen some of your fucking takes. Is he in the requests? No, why would he be? Maybe that was just optimism. That was me being a little optimistic boy. Nothing, huh? All right. I mean, I guess just hang out. You can just sit in the pews, just listening. That's fine. Long time no see, man. You here to creep everybody out?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Huh? Thankfully, you sound like you are in a fucking aquarium. Can't hear you.
Sorry.
Hey, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
No good? Oh, sorry it didn't work out, but
I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. That wasn't the pump guy. It was somebody else.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
This is the pump guy.
Yes, I have the secrets to all pornography.
Shh. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it, or we're gonna leave you. Don't talk about it, or we're gonna leave you.
Okay, everybody. I
So,
can make this
Rob,
TikTok
are you religious?
friendly. Yes, I'm a God-fearing Christian.
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, what would God think if he found out about your
Do you
penis
not
pump?
look? Well, God was part of the creating.
God, you said something about spilling your seed on the ground. You're going to hell, Rob.
No, I spill my seed and
Blech. Blech. I guess we'll never know. Oh, God. I'm all set. I think Abigail and I talked about religion last time, or philosophy. Can't remember. Please be unhinged. Beck, do you want to come talk to me? We've been having trouble with connecting people. How do we feel about World War XI? I'm chronically online, but I still don't. Not as much as you are. What does that mean? Elon Omar misspoke. Elon Omar misspoke, and it was hilarious. Should we play you a rough cut of all the fucking psychotic nonsense your current administration has been saying for the last 2 years? Should we just do a mashup of the shit that your president says daily? Hang on, man. So you're just gonna drill down on that? Okay. This is how I know you guys are like deeply unserious. This is what you have? You're fucking around in Oklahoma, rubbing 2 pennies together, trying to, like, I don't know, corrupt the minds of religious weirdos in some fuck-ass, hick-ass town in Oklahoma. This guy is going to use $400 million of your taxpayer money to build a ballroom. In addition to starting a war that you said that you didn't want, in addition to not doing anything for the prices of eggs, which affect you, in addition to not bringing the cost of housing down, in addition to spiking energy costs, in addition to kicking people off their Medicaid and Medicare, which I'm sure your aging, geriatric, disgusting grandparents need in Oklahoma because you're too fucking dumb to have done anything about that. Yet you support these people who chop the legs out from under you at every fucking moment because you think that you, like, gay people are going to come and get you. I will reiterate how useless I think that you are fundamentally. I think that your brain is so addled. This is how easy it is to fucking trick you guys. You hate so much that Donald Trump said, we're going to stop trans women from participating in society. And you're like, hell yeah. And he was like, all I need from you is your eternal poverty. And you said, hell yeah, I'll vote against my own self-interests again for the 90th time. He gutted FEMA. You live in Oklahoma. In the middle of a fucking Super Nino. The goddamn tornadoes are coming through every 4 days. He's gutting the fucking the systems that keep you afloat in those times. All because you think that some dude named Jose is going to come take your job. That's so fucking funny. We can't even predict these hurricanes because they gutted the funding to NOAA. It's like you kick yourself in the dick and then blame someone else. It's so fucking embarrassing. You guys are the most fucking scared, triggered, submissive. That's the word I was looking for. You are endlessly submissive. For all of you people that, like, blow the sleeves off your camo shirts and roll around in the dirt with each other in the woods and talk, you are the most submissive fucking dudes. You just bend over every time there is some whiff of authority. It's crazy to watch. And it's so consistent. Which is fucking the opposite of what your fucking Confederate degenerate forefathers were fighting against, the tyranny of the government, they thought. So dumb. Ah, man. Fucking hate this. I hate that we're stuck here with you. You guys are the brakes on the caboose stuck on in this train of progress in our society. You're just back there, sparks flying, holding us all back. Fucking toddlers. Anyway, do you guys... Nice, dude.
Thanks for having me, brother.
What's up?
Nah, no problem. What happened to No Kings, man?
What do you mean? Well, before you go, Maddie, who's been here the whole time? Just a quick show of hands. Who's been in here since the start of this? Do you remember? Do you remember what I said? Not you.
Oh,
You remember
sorry.
what I said about No Kings? Okay, go for it. Hit it, Maddie.
No, I was just saying, what happened to No Kings? Y'all stood up and gave a standing ovation to a king.
Clip it, print it, clip it and print it and put it everywhere. This is, dude, just and the giggle. You're mad. You just made my whole fucking night, dude. You made my whole night.
Standing ovation for a literal king.
You're just giggling like a schoolgirl. Just so proud of yourself. I'm so glad that you did this. I cannot express to you. We were talking about, I think his name's Corsi. I don't know. Do you know who Corsi is? If I said Corsi to you,
No, I'm not on this app enough to know anything like that.
you just came up with this all by yourself, or you saw it somewhere? Somebody said this, and you were like, "That's a funny thing." Be honest.
No, it's just y'all are being a hypocrite. You said No Kings.
Be honest. You came up with this all by yourself.
Oh, well, most conservatives are talking about this right now.
So you saw. This is what I'm asking you.
No, I'm
You
not
saw-
coming up with it on my own. No, I would
Okay,
say
so somebody else. Okay. Okay.
it's
So
not my idea. No.
let me just ask you a couple of questions because I don't know. What does King what's his dick? Oh my God, George? Who knows? What is his role in the British Parliament?
Well, politically, not much at all. It's more of a ceremonial. But he's a king.
Mm-hmm.
Did anything I say was anything I said wrong?
What do you think the comparisons between King Charles and what is currently happening in our government are?
When you say comparisons, what do you mean? As far as what?
I mean, you're saying that we are cheering for kings, and I'm curious as to what you think that means.
Yeah, like all the protests that happened. You know that Neville Singham and a couple other people were funding.
You were okay. So what do you think those protests were about, Matt?
No Kings.
No. Okay. Be more specific.
That's literally what it said. No Kings.
That's as deep as you got.
What was the main focus of it?
I'm asking you. What do you think?
No, I think that it was predicated upon Democrats and liberals and leftists not wanting kings.
Just in general, we're suddenly to you, Maddie, we took to the streets and we were saying, no, we don't want any kings. Why would there be what would be the reason people got into the streets and started protesting like this?
Well, they don't like Donald Trump.
Say more. Why not? Just What were the things?
I guess these people, said people that are protesting, believe that he's a king for some reason.
Do you think that we think he's a king, or do you think?
Well,
Do you think that he is doing
obviously
things?
Y'all think he's a king. Y'all did protest saying no kings.
Oh my God,
Do you
Matt!
think
What do you
he's a
do
king?
for work? What do you do for
Do
work,
you
Matt?
think- Do you think he's a king?
What do you do for work?
I've answered your questions. Do you think he's a king?
You didn't answer my questions. You did. You
Every
fucking
single question that you've asked me, I've answered, brother.
You drooled through the questions that I'm asking because you haven't given this not a single second of actual thought. And I think that that's to your detriment. It's definitely to our detriment. I look at Donald Trump consolidating the executive branch and removing powers from the checks and balances on which our fucking government was founded. And you're like, that's fine. And we're saying that's not how this country works. We don't want the erosion of the checks and balances in this government to continue. And you fart your way up here with this fuck ass comparison. And I'm trying desperately to figure out what is going on upstairs that makes you think that this is an apt fucking comparison.
Sure. Are you going to answer my question? Do you think he's a king?
Did you hear anything I just said?
It's yes or no, brother. Do
Did you
think he's a king?
hear anything that I just said? I thought it was pretty eloquent. I can speak slower and
Okay,
dumber if you
I'll
like.
ask it one more time.
I'll
Do
speak
you-
slower and dumber.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Sure. I don't want the checks and balances of our government, which are what, by the way? What are the branches of government, Matt?
Executive, judicial, and presidential, brother.
Executive. Sorry, slower. Ready?
Hold on. Legislative, judicial, executive. All right, go ahead.
Okay. You said presidential and executive.
No, I said, I didn't mean to say
Okay.
legislative, executive, judicial, yeah.
Right. Right. Which one is the president?
Executive.
Great. What does that do? What does the legislative do?
Brother, are you going to answer my question or not?
Yeah, this is answering your question. What does the legislative
No.
do?
Do you believe he's a king?
This is answering your question. What is the legislative
I'm not
branch?
answering it.
I'm happy to tell you.
Answering-
Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Matt. I'll tell you what they do if you don't know. I'm happy to.
No, I know what
Great. What does the legislative do?
When you tell me if you think he's a king, then I'll answer your question respectfully.
I am. This is answering your question.
It's yes or no, brother.
It's not.
hard.
It's not because
Is he
I already answered your question. You
Is he
have
a
the
king?
cotton balls in your ears purposefully, I think,
You
to not
know why
hear
you're
my
not
answer.
answering. You can't answer.
I am answering. I am answering.
No, you can't answer it because you know where I'm going to go with it. Is he a king?
You're not, brother. As far as chess versus checkers, you are playing with your butthole in the corner. You're not currently engaged in this game, dude.
See, I can answer.
Where
He's
were
not
you
a
going
king.
with this?
He's
Tell
not
us.
A king. He's not a king. Is he a king?
Correct.
Is he a king?
That's the whole thing about the protests, brother. That's the whole thing.
So you do think he's a king?
It's not. Do you know what past and present tense are? Future tense?
Why are you running from this question?
I'm not running
I
from the
don't
question. I'm
understand.
trying to
I don't
establish
understand.
your fundamental understanding of our existence right now. You
I'm
think
trying
that
to
we're saying we
understand
don't want
you.
him as a king in this moment?
I'm trying to understand if you.
You're not trying to understand. You're not trying to understand. You're trying to sit here and sound smart, and comparatively, it's gonna be a bad time for you. I'm trying to establish if you know enough about the way our government functions for you to understand our argument.
Okay.
What does the legislative branch of our government do? It's just two questions, and then I'll land the plane.
I'm not playing this game, brother. You're gonna have to answer mine first, man. It's simple.
You don't
it's
know.
simple as that.
Just say that you don't know. They write
It's
the
sim-
laws.
it's
They write the
simple as
laws. They write the
Simple.
laws.
Of course, they write the laws. You can. Yes.
What does the judicial do?
Bro, do you think he is a? Is he
What
a
is
king?
the judicial
All right, we'll
branch?
just talk over each other and not get anywhere. How about that?
What does the judicial branch do?
You know you won't. You can't answer it. I know you can't because you know where it's going to go if you answer it.
Matt, what does the judicial branch do?
Do you think he's a king?
It enforces. It interprets the law. It interprets the law.
I'll tell you what. I'll be good faith with you. If you answer this one question,
I've already answered the two questions.
No, you've never answered it with a yes or no. Not once.
I just answered the two questions. What does the executive do? It enforces the law, right? Or vetoes in the president's case, right? When the president, here's the lesson here, Matt. You fucking hippopotamus. When the executive branch consolidates these two branches and starts writing and interpreting and enforcing the law, you're having one point where he's ignoring Congress when he goes to war without congressional approval, when he builds a ballroom and destroys half the White House without congressional approval, when he's doing things without the Congress and the fucking the way our law, when he's doing this extrajudicially outside of the law, he is acting as if he has a fiefdom, a kingdom. He is doing this without our democracy, outside our democracy. We're saying we don't like that. If you disagree that he is doing those things, you have to pull your larger than average head out of your fucking colon and understand. I don't think that you're particularly capable of doing that, though, Matt, because I think you came up here hee-hawing your way into this live thinking that you had a fucking point, and you don't. You have no idea what's going on. You just like trying to own the libs, but unfortunately, we're all fucking smarter than you.
Are you going to kick me before I can ask a question?
Ask the same question.
Okay. Do you think he's a king?
I would just like to reiterate. I would just like to reiterate how just impossibly fucking stupid these people are. It's like a frying pan to the head. Does Maddie have any content? Bless me with content. Bless me with content, Maddie J. Please. Do you know like hours of my day is just wasted scrolling, hoping somebody like Maddie J comes on and says some fuck ass shit like this so that I can like no content. Struck out, dude. How frustrating. How endlessly frustrating is that? Do you think that he is a king? I don't like the fact that he's consolidating. I went on this whole thing about consolidation of the executive branch and like how. Do you think that he's a king? Oh, I'll dumb it down. I don't like when presidents do hard things. Do you think that he's a king? I answered your question 8 fucking times. 8 fucking times, Matt. You're too dumb. That sucks. You must be this smart to play. And unfortunately, you are just right here, dude. Smartest Trump supporter. Also, I don't know if useless goat herder was in here, but like, what would you like me to do, dude? How would you like me to take this? You would have been nicer. You would have been nicer with your mama jokes. Yeah, I get it. He is still here. How funny is that, though? Wait, how funny is that I started this live? I hope that maybe I'll just try and remember to record this or to save the recording. I started this live talking about this guy who's like, they stood for a king. And then this guy comes up as if beckoned telepathically. And he's like, you see them stay for a king? I thought you guys didn't like kings. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. You know, we've had some good lives. 2 for 2. This one's a banger. Fuck. They stood for a king. Shut up. Please. Please, Maddie. Please lock in, dude. All right, here, wait. Is Maddie still here? Maddie, come back, dude. Maddie, come back. Maddie, come back. How's the rest of that song go? I can't remember. Baby, come back. Is he still in here? He's not in the requests. Too bad. You can blame it all on me. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They stood for a king. They stood for a king. He. Sorry. Maddie, I wanted to know what you do for work and like who you are now. We got it. Your joke was very good. I should have been nicer. I should have listened to Goat Farmer's advice. We'll go get Brenna.
Simp. And I said I've been with her since 2004. Yes. Hello, GT.
Get Chris up here.
Sorry, I was excoriating somebody when you
I
invited.
figured. I asked Chad what you were up to. Who were you excoriating? Was it a regular?
Who remembers?
Want to see what I've been working on?
I've heard.
You've heard?
Damn, dude.
That's insane.
It's a Feridora.
Oh, because it's a Faraday?
Yes!
Wow.
Brilliant.
That's nerdy as shit.
I know! It still needs a feather / antenna.
Unfortunately, I think the ribbon must also be tinfoil.
I was thinking about that.
It has to.
Do you think so?
100%. You can do
I
it.
kind of like the contrast, but you might be
Got to
right.
be also tinfoil. And there should be a flower too. It's
Oh,
going to
yeah,
be a
yeah.
lot.
No, there's
You're
gonna be,
you're going all in.
the feather / antenna is going to be. I got pipe cleaners, and it's going to be
Should have been a beret because you wear berets all the time. So
That's next. That's next. I had to.
do you see Mr. Williams, Tell Williams's tinfoil hat video?
No.
Mr. Williams Speaks.
No.
Hold on. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No. It sounds familiar, but I don't.
Mr. William, he's a teacher.
Okay.
He's this guy. He's great, super great.
He's amazing.
One of my
Oh
favorites.
yeah, I've seen him.
He did this.
Oh yeah, he's one of the people I've seen do this. I saw like 3 people do this in a video.
He did it.
And and that's what reminded me. I was like, oh, like years ago, or I don't know how long ago. Whenever the tinfoil stuff starts happening again, I always like think like, oh man, I want to learn how to make a really cool hat. Like I want to like fold one the way you would out of paper, but with tinfoil. And then I was like, you know what? I could make I could just cover a real hat in tinfoil and make it even better. And that's why I'm doing this.
I think I have tinfoil somewhere. And a cowboy hat. I don't
Do
know,
it.
but think about this. Hang on. I don't want to be Go Trouble Buzzkill, but like these motherfuckers were making tinfoil hats during COVID. They were unironically making I guess somewhat ironic. Like this, I feel like
This is ironic.
it sure is.
Code a baseball catch.
You have to give us a tip of the hat, milady. You have to go, milady. Ew.
Lady.
I got the ick just now.
Malallian.
Well, this society was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
This next one's not going to be so fun.
Yeah, we were just talking about. It's funny. We were just talking about you because Gecko came up and was talking to the incels in my audience, saying this is how you keep a woman. You know, be a simp, and then any guy who calls you a simp, you cut him out of your life, and there you go. And Gecko's been with his lovely lady for 23 years. Is that right?
Correct. Yep.
So there's a thing or two about keeping him around. And yeah, and then I said like, oh yeah, we were just talking the other day about pandering to women and how I think that's great. You should always pander to women. Why not? Do things that make women happy. What's wrong with that?
In fact, only pander to it. We were talking tonight about some dude came up and was just being like disgusting and Islamophobic. And then we got talking about Sharia law. And then I started talking about like Christian fundamentalism is Sharia law. And then I started talking about how the fact that women didn't have bank accounts in the 70s. And before I knew it, Brenna, I was fucking pandering to women again. It was just, I like mindlessly started. I know, dude. I just do it like on instinct now.
Damn. How does one avoid that? We should ask the audience.
Andrew Tate has ideas.
Oh yeah, what does he do? How does he ensure? Oh, he just traffics them, I guess.
You could do that. I think that requires capital though.
I was also going to say, I mean, I feel like trafficking them also probably entails some degree of pandering also.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ensnare them.
I guess. This is dark.
I was going to say, that's real dark, Brenna.
Ensnare, though, is a great use of your brain.
Thank you. I've been keeping her healthy.
I hope so.
Tip top shape.
I feel like it's cooking.
Sam. Tip top shape up in here.
Ferradora is real good. We do need to give you your flowers for that. That's fucking.
That was actually impressive.
Very good. That's big brain shit. That's a joke. That's a joke for 8 people, and I love it. That's really good.
What else is new?
Okay. You missed this because you were on your own. I started at the top of my live. I said there's a guy who I've roasted a bunch of times made a video about the standing ovation that King Charles got in the House, and they were like, his entire point of his video was like, I thought you didn't like kings. Her. You Democrats stood for the king. I thought, what about no kings? Her. So the joke being that those 2 words are the same. Okay. And so I talked about it for like 2 seconds and I moved on. And then some dude just leading into this came up and was like, so no kings, huh? And I was like, oh my God, are you about to do this fucking thing that I started talking? And he came up, he's like, I saw they fucking stood for the king. I was like, oh my God. And he did it. It was unbelievable. And I like, you can't softball it in like that any better. It was incredible. And so we just talked about. You
didn't clip it?
I'm sure. I'm hopeful Sarshine has clipped it. It's already circulating. But if not, I'll download this live. But the point being, like, he was like, is he a king? And I was like, he is consolidating executive branch power. He's like, but is he a king? Oh, she's right here. You're the best. Is he a king? And we're like, well, what does the judicial branch do? And he's like, is he a king? And I'm like, okay, never mind.
Well, so I wanted to do this. My last video is like in View Jail. It's bad right now. But I was waiting to see if it would get somewhere because I wanted to post. Did you see what Charles said?
Mm-mm.
He basically
checks and balances.
Yeah,
I heard that. Yeah,
he was like, the fact that the monarch from the country that we supposedly fought a revolutionary war to get away from, to say no kings, from the fact that king had to show up and be like, Hey guys.
You guys are doing it.
Just gotta remind you what you're supposed to be about. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Not good.
Not situation bad. Situation very bad.
Situation very bad. The fact, I mean, it is funny because Charles, you know, monarchy aside and whatnot, Charles is a very progressive monarch as far as monarchs go.
Insane.
He is, I know. But he is like famously was like a little too much of a lefty for his family, you know? Do you not know this?
I didn't know. No, because I don't know enough. All I know is Princess Diana died, and
He did do that, yeah.
and then that was formative.
And then the king's brother was, you know,
Doing a lot of other things.
Yeah.
And then they did a whole bunch of racism with Meghan.
Yes, that too. Yeah.
And Harry is a cool guy.
Harry is pretty cool.
Yeah. And they made the wrong guy's the prince now.
Well, Charles, yeah. Charles, like, famously was, I mean, he was like an actor, you know what I mean? He was an artsy kid, like he was a theater kid who just wanted to fucking act. But he also, you know, again, within the context of the monarchy, but he also was like super big for the environment. Like he's like super Mr. Environmentalist and has been for like decades before it kind of really grew to be what it is today. And he pushed for some more like he had some like progressive causes and was like big into charities and like labor stuff and whatnot. I don't know. He's just like more, he was the sort of black sheep for a long time because he was too much of like a lefty as far as that goes.
That's crazy. Somebody said we should get her to do drunk history about this. We should bring that back.
Yeah. Why did that ever go away?
I don't know. Comedy Central. Can we do that? Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Podcast idea. Drunk.
Oh, I don't think that I can commit to weekly episodes of getting hammered and telling history.
I drink like once every.
But we could have
month.
people come and get hammered.
I don't want to encourage that.
Commit to the bit, GT.
But it's so good, though. That show the show was also good because it was like the production value was immense and they had like dubbing. But like we have a lot of access to theater kids here that could easily send clips in drag to narrate. But also there's some form of copyright infringement that we're going to.
You could just do drunk politics or drunk explained or whatever. Just don't make it drunk history, you know? Can't copyright inebriation. I don't think. Inebriated in something.
This is the week's news. Maybe.
You make me want to have some spicy water. You know what? This is why I don't drink alone. I had that glass of spicy water the other day.
Threw it on the ground.
And I threw it on the ground. But then after that, I was like, cool, now I have to finish this bottle because I opened it and I had one glass out of it. Did not drink out of it again. I have to pour the rest of it out.
I fear that was my fault. You poured it out?
No, it's sitting on my thing. I have to
recork it. Recork it, you maniac. You're going to own wine and not have a way to put the cork back in it? Hammer.
I mean,
Don't
sure.
do that.
I popped it half in, but not like fully. I don't know.
The amount of times I've said that. Sorry.
Cork in it. Yeah,
Don't clip that. Put a cork in it? Yeah, that's my
That's
deal.
the name of the thing.
Put a cork in it?
Put a cork
It's
in it.
actually pretty good. God, we should just run a podcast consulting business. We've come up with enough. We just haven't done them. Put a cork in it is pretty good. Damn. Put a cork in it. That's pretty good, actually.
It is.
Hang on. No, because this is the issue. This is always the fucking issue. It's going to be some sommelier who's done a podcast called Put a Cork in It. Put a Cork in It podcast. Primarily wine-focused podcast hosted by Clive Hartley and Hepburn radio presenter, off covering Australian wine regions, tasting them.
Wow.
Damn, this is what I wanted to do.
Inebriation.
I still want to do schmear campaign because that's like 3 Jews get a schmear campaign podcast going. And it's already a thing. So no one has had an original thought. Yeah.
God damn it.
I know. And I came up with that. People were in here when I came up with that. I was like, oh my God. And then I Googled it. And I was like, fuck. No one has ever had an original thought. It's all done.
That's true. Yeah. Damn it.
Put a cork in it.
Podcasts were the one uncharted territory where even though people had that idea, we could, you know what I mean? Like there was a place to put it for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I used to want to do, and then I found out it was a thing, but for years I would joke. I really like nachos.
Inebriation. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. That's what I said. Inebriation.
You like nachos.
I like nachos, and I used to like order nachos from, so like I knew the best Mexican spots based on their nachos, and I used to say I wanted to have like a blog that was going to be called like Nacho Average Blog, and then someone made that joke in like, I don't know, I think it was Parks and Rec. They were like Nacho Average Podcast or something like that. I don't know, and I was like, damn it.
And so now there's 19 of them.
Now there's a gazillion of them. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, I was never an actor.
Ethan says Tequila Mockingbird. That's very smart.
It's very good.
That's really good.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Although you came up with Faradora. That's smart as shit.
Someone said Faraday Fedora, and I said, and that's why.
Faradora. Ferragamo is a famous fedora maker.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How
do I know that? Because I took a blood oath.
Oh yeah, you got her. Oh,
Grandpa used to sell fedoras in New York City.
I wonder if where did he sell fedoras in New York City? Worth?
It's a great word. It was called Worth and Worth.
Oh.
That's
They're not JJ Hat Center.
JJ Hat Center for all your cranial needs.
This is Italian. Okay? This is
JJ's Hat Center. Famously
J.
Yeah.
Hat Center. 5th Ave, 310 5th Ave.
Italy?
Well, the hat is made in Italy. The hat is Borsalino.
Oh, Borsalino. That's a good hat. It's no longer a good hat. Borsalino is a good hat.
Yeah, this is a Borsalino.
We used to sell Borsalino.
See, well, that's what I'm asking. I was seeing if maybe your grandpa sold it.
For real.
I have another one.
We sold the business to a guy named Orlando, who we affectionately called Older Bro. Orlando Palacios. He's one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. He was like, just a fixture at our house for a long time. And they used to go to Ecuador, my dad and him, all the time to go and like source, hats.
This one I don't think is as nice, but this one fit me.
Why are you a friggin'
pork pie hatters
fedora connoisseur? What's going on?
This is I'm pretty sure this is technically a pork pie hat.
Do you have a secret poetry club that you run?
Yeah, obviously.
Do you?
You saw my stack of berets.
That's so true.
No, these both of these hats they were props in a movie that I worked on years ago, and I like costumes. I like coming up with shit when I want to do a thing. So I just held on to them for years, and this one didn't fit me.
No
The
wonder
nice
why
one didn't
you
fit
and
me.
Lysandra should get on so well.
I know,
You
right?
both have just costumes at the ready.
Yeah. It's,
Everyone's saying Carmen San Diego vibes. This one woman in a fedora. That's it. We have the one example. I can't think of any.
I mean, I tried real hard to get this brim to do a Carmen San Diego thing. It looked a little like, whatchamacallit, lasso, cowboy-ish for a second there, and
oh my God, what's his name? Holy shit! Holy shit! Come on, brain. Harrison Ford played Indiana Jones. Jesus Christ! You know who did that hat?
Worth and Worth.
They did.
That's cool.
And he was on the wall for a long time. And yeah, a lot of people. Miles Davis was a fan.
Nice.
The stories that we did a lot of the hats in Hollywood for a long time. And by we, I mean my grandfather and my father. I was a fucking 2-year-old. I had nothing to do with this.
Someone died. Yeah. So I guess I never thought about that in the context of you are, one in a long line of men who wear hats. You're just doing baseball caps.
I am doing baseball caps, but it might be a little like innate in me. My brother also wears hats. It just might be. My dad also, we're all cap boys now.
Cap boys.
Dad tried to make the fedora work into the late 90s, but at a certain point you just kind of look like a I don't know, Albanian nightclub owner.
When they started becoming a thing, then it became a bit of a problem.
It went away and then it came back a little bit. They had the Zoot Suit riot moment, and then people started wearing fedoras for like 2 minutes, and then all the worst people were doing it. So that really, then it went south the other way. But now, I feel like really cool people wear fedoras now. Like it's a big swing. It's a big swing to wear a fedora, but
Sure.
if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. I just look like a banker from the 30s. It's not a good look for me. I look more like the Hamburglar, if I'm honest. If I really nailed it down.
I don't know. I think banker from the 30s, that's a vibe. I love that. Like my friend, I have a friend that wears a lot of vintage. He wears hats.
Yeah.
And he looks like a banker from the 40s to be a little bit more precise.
You have a different cranium shape.
He also has the mustache.
I don't think I have any. I have a Monte Cristi from
What's a Monte Cristo?
from Ecuador, like a straw hat.
Oh.
That's what they're known for in Monte Cristi, Ecuador. I think I have one, but I don't think it's my size. I've just been carting it from house to house for 28 years at this point. So I don't know. Yeah.
I got some fun hats, actually.
Hat tour. I have to take the sweater off. Roasting.
Hat tour.
Oh no.
What?
No, I forgot. Oh, I guess this works with this chat, actually.
This is
You
my
look like-
mother's wedding hat.
You're about to eat, pray, love all over this place.
Yep. That's it. This is what my mom wore instead of a veil because she was a chic bride.
She clearly was. It's very chic.
She was like, fuck the long dress. Fuck
Let me go
the-
see. Let me go see if I can find. I wish I had a collection now.
I love this. I love that this hat little hat tour. This is a cute one that I have.
While he's checking for a hat, I'm going to say goodnight to both of you
Oh.
because I have to work early in the morning. No,
I was wondering. I was like, poor Gecko. Are you okay? Bored out of your mind?
to be honest with you, while you two were convincing, I was walking my dogs. But that
Oh,
means
nice.
it's bedtime.
Okay, great, good.
By the way, I am going to DM you because I'm actually going to be right where you
They're all
live.
just.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
These are all just falling apart.
Good night, friends.
Good night.
Good to see you.
You as well, my friend.
Sleep well. I can't really show you the quality. Also, it's been kind of ruined, but this is made out of straw, and you would never believe it.
Let's see.
It's like
That's interesting. Worth and Worth, look at you, look at you. I'm gonna keep an eye out now for Worth and Worth at the antique stores and vintage books.
yeah. This is like an unfinished one. That was like a sample. Yeah, they're cool. I wish any of these fit me, but they don't.
And
That's-
it's 60s or 40s, actually 50s maybe.
I feel like this is pretty close to cultural appropriation, what I'm doing right now. So I think
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Don't.
Hot talk.
This one I took. I don't know why, but the brim is falling apart, so I can't put it on. It's disgusting. But this, I have like a fake cowboy hat that I got when I was bike racing. We were wearing cowboy hats for some reason.
What makes it fake?
It's I don't know. It's just it was like $150 or less. No, I'm sorry, it was $50. I was not about to buy an actual cowboy hat. They all bought real ones. I was not about to fucking do that, but yeah, these are all. I should have been taking better care of these because there's not many left. This, I feel like if we ever make it to Puerto Rico with our friend Lysandra, I'll bring this so that I can really lean in. I need this and like a linen outfit, and then
thongs on the feet.
that I got endless thongs.
Yeah. I got these in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh?
When was the last time you went to Pittsburgh to see Mom?
Good question. Christmas?
Wow.
Yeah, Christmas.
Wow.
You should come.
To Pittsburgh for Christmas?
Yeah.
I'll see what we're doing.
Or, literally any other time when something fun happens in Pittsburgh. Fun things have to happen in Pittsburgh, right?
Fun things have to happen in Pittsburgh. Well, we'll see. We'll see if the Penguins move on. You don't know what that is. Hockey.
Hockey, yeah.
It's playoffs right now. Right now, the Pittsburgh Penguins are playing the Philadelphia Flyers, one of the biggest rivals in hockey that there is, because they're both in Pennsylvania, so they don't like each other.
Is that where those two cities
It's like when the Yankees play the Mets, and they're like, whoa, but the Mets suck, so it's nobody cares about that. But like, yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, who cares? But
I usually
if the
go.
Pen-
I honestly only go to Pittsburgh like once a year, usually. But the year, like I'll usually just go for Christmas. But the year before, I went. Philippe and I drove there to knock on doors for Kamala.
Wow.
Yeah,
How'd that go?
it went well, actually. I mean, clearly we didn't get enough done.
I laugh about this because the last stop on our sort of creator activation tour that I was on pre-election, we went to Arizona and then Atlanta and then Philadelphia. Like for 4 weeks, I was on the road, and my brother, upon returning home the day after the election, pointed out that everywhere we went, we lost, and so. I was like the harbinger of death for swing states. So that was tough.
So what you're saying is that it's your fault.
Our fault, Brenna. It was our fault.
I didn't go to those cities.
You went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, I was going to point out that you went to a bunch of blue cities.
Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, Tempe. Okay, never mind. You said Atlanta,
Philadelphia.
And then, okay, Tempe.
Both fair. We were near her campaign. That was why she was. Those were the rallying. I think ending the note on positivity, but maybe
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fun. That's fun to think about how we could have had that instead of what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, hats. Am I right?
Anyway, Spain. Am I right? I almost looked at flights today to be like, you know what? I'm actually going to be proactive about being in Spain for this eclipse thing.
Let's go. You know what? Actually, there's a even better reason. I have to text you. I did something incredibly psychotic the other day. I haven't told anybody about this.
Tell everybody.
And so I'm not going to tell anybody about this, but I'll tell you offline. Because I don't want
Text me.
I feel like contextually it's weird, but I would love to be in Spain at some point because of this decision I've made.
Okay.
And also I haven't been in 2 years, so let's go.
I'm trying to think. You're gonna try to. Are you gonna?
What was the conflict?
What kind?
Nothing. It was in August. Oh,
It was just cost. Because Lysander was looking at flights for Paris because she's going to Bad Bunny in Paris.
we're gonna be in a gulag so soon. I can't take all this money with me. All this tens of dollars that I'm accumulating.
Wait, GT, will you tell your chat? Because you have way more of them on there. I can't see them. You guys go watch my most recent video. In case you did, please. I'm stuck in viewership jail, and it's mostly just incels in my comments, and I just need to. I need to get back on the right side of the algorithm.
Oops. Almost sent this to the wrong person. Please help a friend. All right, I'm gonna go to bed.
Whoa! Oh, I just texted you also. Whoa!
Yeah. And I pieced it together, wheeling and dealing, and I had to do it at different times, not letting the other person know. One was half of it and the other one was the other half, and they couldn't know about each other because then they would use the fact that I was trying as leverage to like for the price. So I said, anyway, it's a longer story, but I did it. I was like, fuck it. We ball.
Cool. When is it? What year is this from?
Last. Yeah.
Damn. You do have money burning in your pocket. You really are planning on that gulag, aren't you?
This is not a smart financial decision at all. But I was like, it was one of these things where like, even if I make this bad financial decision, I did it in a way that if I just got out of it, it would be probably for a profit.
Right. Knock on wood.
Boy math.
Yeah.
Boy math.
I love that this is the opposite of everything. Everything you say is so wonderful about what you usually run around with.
It is.
You're trying to be.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong in that criticism, but it's also I am.
I mean, why get something that does something well that you already have something that does it well? You know what I mean? It should
Chad,
be the opposite.
Chad, I bought a camera. It's not. I didn't buy a house or a car. I like that you guys were like, "What the fuck?" No, I bought a camera.
God, we can stop playing. Yeah.
I bought a camera. It has a lens attached to it. One lens, but it is a zoom lens. So Brenna is saying, like, I run around with this little Leica, and it has one fixed lens, and like that's true. I will usually just, and more than likely, I still won't leave the house with anything but this, because this is like way more manageable. And this is amazing for 99% of the time. But like, there are certain things like an eclipse, or let's say portraits of people out in the world, or doing things that you need like the foreshortening of a longer lens. And I have no ability to do that in this current moment. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So I had my eye on this thing for since they released so I had a similar one. I had a similar medium format camera, the Fuji, and I sold that. I got another Fuji, and I sold that, and I've just been waiting on this. And so there was a guy selling a body for like $2,200 less than what they're selling for with no tax. And I said, that's interesting. And then there was a guy selling this lens. This lens you can't get because it's like, I don't know if you know this, but there's currently a supply chain issue in the world. So this is selling for way more than MSRP, and I got it for less than that. So these two things combined, I stole this thing. That said, eye-watering leaving the bank account, but I did.
Nice.
Just to take
the
better,
length on that?
better. It's a 35 to 100, which is closer to a 24 to 70 with the crops factor.
Nice. Cool. Sounds like Fisher Price.
You tell Victor Hasselblad you said that.
I mean, doesn't it though? Like
It went to the moon, Brenna. Okay,
not that one.
famously, it went to the moon. And Nathan, you called it. It feels fucking insane. But I honestly, genuinely, I was like, I'm not going to keep it that long. I'm just going to use it for a little while and then sell it for like, even if I sell it for a rental amount. Right. Even if I take a loss and just pretend, boy math, I rented it for a little while, it'll be worth it. It's going to be incredible. So,
yeah,
I figured.
Now that you've announced this, everyone in your life is going to expect good portrait pics.
Yeah. Correct. Correct. And I'm happy to do it.
Amazing. Great.
People are saying sell out. Yeah, I mean, I have a degree in this. I can't, this is in a way still my job. So like I still do it.
Sam, being a leftist is the same as taking a poverty pledge.
This is also famously, I have no kids and don't spend money on anything except two things that I like doing, which is taking pictures and driving my idiot, cheap, falling apart old car. So leave me alone.
You also, not to toot your horn, but like work technically 7 days a week.
I don't know why I feel like guilty about sharing this, but I also I understand that in this moment everybody is having a fucking tough time. So
yeah.
I'm hesitant to just be like, oh, look at my new toy I got, guys. Like that sucks. But I'm hopeful that also not for nothing, it's nice to share art with you people, and going to the protests and going out and being out in the world and sharing the my ability to be creative. That's also, it's nice. So I wanted to share this too. So there you go. Great.
Philippe and I.
Now please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe, and please go watch my latest video. But Philippe and I he's keeping an eye out because he's the camera guy now. I used to be the camera girl, but not so much anymore. For a good an FX6, I think he's saying is now, because I used to have an FS7. I don't know how familiar.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I technically still have it, but it just stopped working. I pulled it out to film some protests 2 years ago. I was like, let's go, awesome. Roll out with my little camera, and it was just dead. It did not turn on. And so, not a big deal at the time for the last couple of years, because that's not really what I was doing anymore. But I'm at that point where I'm like, hey, I can start doing this. I have the sort of access now again that I can start filming some really cool shit. Maybe let's figure out. So we're looking at he's keeping an eye out for secondhand camera packages and stuff. So yeah,
love that.
It's gear for work. And stuff.
They make phones where cameras built into them now. So true, Rusty.
I have
So
heard
true.
them.
I use one. I'm using one right now in this moment.
Honestly?
The minute that I can figure out how to stream from my Hasselblad, I think that'll be. Have you ever seen? Wait, hold on. Have you ever seen
Damn,
30
I
Rock?
can help you figure that out.
Have
right?
you? I don't want. That's like using a NASA satellite to look at something close. I'm trying to think.
Fucking love it.
Do you ever see 30 Rock? That one episode where Liz Lemon gets a show. Do you know what? Did you even watch the show?
I did, but I don't off the top of my head.
She got a show, and then they were doing a camera test, and they said, "Okay, now look at 4D," and they just made her look so grotesque, and like she had like a mustache and like a huge mole, and she like was like, "Oh." That's what it would look like if you guys saw me in actual high definition. I feel like if the veil would fall so fast if you saw me with a real camera. That's why I stay over here with my front facing one. I think it would just be like Liz Lemon in 4K. It would be bad.
It takes. I was explaining the other day my camera, because it's like a content creator camera. It has like a built-in face filter softening thing, and I saw that and I immediately was like, I am never turning that on. I never want to know what that looks like because I will never be able to turn it off. I just know I will never. I won't be able to deal with it. So
oftentimes there's some you're not going to believe me, and I feel like no one's going to believe me, but there is some sort of smoothing filter on my videos sometimes that I have to go in and turn off every time. And sometimes I'll forget to do it, and then I'll look at something I recorded that took me like 2 or 3 times, and the little thing is flickering in my mustache. And I'm like, people are going to think that I'm using a face filter. And I'm like, in that moment weigh, do I care more about people thinking that I did this on purpose, or do I have to re-record this? And 99% of the time, I'm like, I don't fucking care. But if I don't forget to switch it off, it like, I don't know, it does it every fucking time, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah. I guess I don't film in TikTok that often now, but yeah, I was explaining to people. I mean, all the apps, they have some built. Like, there's a reason it looks better on TikTok than when you just film with your front camera.
That's why people keep coming up to me and go, I thought you were more handsome. You're less handsome in real life. That's
direct
tough.
quote, guys. I heard it myself.
I thought you were taller and more handsome. That one I get.
Oh, I thought you were at least 5'1".
I got that last week when I was in DC. They're like, "Oh, who was that? Hold on." Somebody was like, "Oh, I thought you were taller." I think it was Brian Tyler Cohen, who is exactly my height, by the way. So I think that was especially tough. But
that's funny. Did you get your thing yet for end of the?
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Did you get your thing yet for end of May?
Mm-mm.
Am I the only?
I don't know why they're doing this, but Mockler didn't get it either. So like,
okay.
I'm not concerned. I'm
not concerned either. I think it's because, you know what it is, and because I'm being very transparent with everyone. I think it's because one of the money guys put in a good word for me.
Who's this anyway? That's
just because the person because I've been very open. The person who's like, "Hey, I will cover an editor for you for 3 months," is also like,
that's the fucking best.
He was like, "Oh, you want to do that? Yeah, I'll let them know."
I get the sense that that's the issue right now, is that they can't accommodate everybody's sort of travel, but I can't either. So
maybe they accidentally sent it to me by accident, like.
No, I think that it's important to get new people in the mix. I think there's probably a good. We're talking about trending up. This is a sort of like creator conference that I did last year. I met Lysandra, actually, where I had a dinner with a management agency that I didn't end up signing with, but that's where I met Lysandra, and I was sitting next to her, and I was like, "So, do you make content?" And she was like, yeah, I do the Caroline Levitt stuff. I was like, oh, I had no fucking idea. I was just sitting next to her. Thank God. And then we became fast friends. And then we went out drinking. And then I met like a bunch of other people. And then like, this was a really, I think I've said this a lot. This was a really successful couple of days for me because I met a lot of people and like made a lot of connections that were like very important in the following year of my life. And like, I'm sitting here now in a completely different situation because of this conference. And I'm like, because of that, I'm anxious. I haven't gotten in yet. And I'm not concerned, but they're doing this weird rollout. Like they're announcing people like in waves, and we don't know how many waves are left and why they're doing that and all of this stuff. And so like, I'm not that worried, but we're getting on, and there's a lot of people that are getting in and your boy's not. And maybe it's because I'm such a big ticket item that they don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, you're saving.
That's what they did ask me to do the thing with Pete Buttigieg last year. Like, I don't know what. I did an interview with Pete Buttigieg, which I didn't release. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Nah, I don't think they're keeping track of that closely. But
I'm gonna be disappointed if they have to like include you guys. I'm gonna be really fucking disappointed if none of my actual besties are gonna be there.
Here's the thing about this: there will be the best thing about that is you will meet a lot of great people. No, but it's important. And I was very lucky that I had done the creator sort of activations that we lost the election for Kamala Harris. I was very lucky that I did that prior to this, because going into that environment where it's just like everyone you see in this space in a room suddenly, it's very fucking overwhelming. And not having people that you know would be very overwhelming. I would not have come away with it with the success that I had in talking to people that I did had I not gone to those other things. So like, I understand the importance of going with your friends and having that sort of like fallback safety for me as a socially awkward dude in a giant conference full of like outgoing, bubbly, sort of intensely smart people. Like having that sort of fallback is important, but it is also it's important that like you put yourself out there and meet new people as much as you can. And there's endless people to meet.
Yeah, yes. I think of how I got tossed, like the first introduction into any sort of thing like that. And I'm like, I'm so glad I had one person that was like,
yeah,
you're coming to this thing. You know what I mean? There's a hotel room and you're crashing here. And then like day one, cool, meet this person, this person, this person. You know what I mean? And just like, we're going to this thing. Like that was that was like invaluable. You know what I mean? And that's how we met.
You will have that. That's true. Yeah. That's, well, kinda.
That's how we met.
We met on the internet before that. Not in real life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. IRL. Fine. Yeah, sure.
But you'll have Lysandra. She'll be very busy, but
has she gotten her thing yet?
I'm not gonna. Yes. Kind of. We'll see.
Okay.
The answer is probably.
Okay.
But you'll have her, and you'll have, you will have met a lot of people that are already there. I'm sure. We've met people in Chicago. We met people that are going to be there for sure.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Andra
will be there. You know Andra.
Oh yeah. Is Andra? I think
sounds like
right here. Yes, Andra's here. Yes, she will be there. Okay, cool. In Chicago, we met a ghost. Someone asked, is GT pandering for this to this convention?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Another glass bites the dust.
I have a small desk. It's a very cute desk, and I spent half my life looking for this exact desk, and I got it, and now it's too small.
A tiny desk?
A tiny desk.
Nice. My desk. What kind of desk? I've never seen it.
It's not a specific. It's a vintage.
I think you told me
desk.
about this. Yeah.
It's just a little vintage desk. I think it's probably more 80s, like it's 1960s revival from the 1980s. And I got it was like $300 and in pretty decent, there's like some water damage, but in pretty decent shape. And it was just like the exact silhouette that I'd always wanted. And just, this very kind of mid-century vibe to it. And yeah, for years I had wanted a desk exactly like this. And then I finally found it right around my birthday. Anyway, it's not that.
People were saying that we saw it when you were cleaning up the wine glass. That's true.
That's true. You guys were all distracted by my badonkadonk.
Non-rapeable butt. You think the internet's bad? I think it's bad. It might be bad.
Chat,
I think it might be bad. Our chat, are we cooked, dude? Also, for those of you that have no context, please don't cancel me for that. There's a lot of context there. That please don't. My desk, because you asked, is a countertop with 2 drawers.
Nice.
Under
Just
it,
2?
like I just have a butcher. Oh, it's a mess though.
Oh, okay. 2 drawers.
It's with IKEA drawers under
I
it.
guess I could show you mine. Also right now. I've got my crafting table right by it also, but
Yeah, you need a no. You need no. This is your job. You gotta go out a little bit.
it's cute. It's a cute little.
It's
this is my
very cute.
crafting table. Ignore the crafting table.
I think the crafting. Why don't here? Well, okay, I have an idea. Why don't you get a bigger desk and then make that your crafting table? Get rid of your crafting table.
Never.
No, but yeah, you're right. Fuck me. What was I thinking?
Well,
I was
because I
saying-
also have this crafting table. Technically, this lifts up.
Do you think maybe you have too many crafting tables in a New York apartment?
My woodworking and sewing table. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like if I got a bigger desk, then I would have nowhere to put this desk because I live in a studio apartment.
I'm saying you get rid of that side craft table, make that your craft table, and then get a bigger desk.
The side craft table is a fold up like card
Yeah.
table.
So get rid of it and make that your.
Sure. But I can't put this like that. I can just stow away really easily. I just pulled it out to make the hat tonight. Is all I'm saying.
It doesn't live there.
there. Yeah. It like stows away. No, what I need is I need arms so that the stuff isn't on the desk. You know what I'm saying? Like the monitors need to not be on the desk, and I need maybe some like a rail system for the camera stuff. Yeah.
Arms so that it's not on the desk.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at
Arms
that.
so that it's not on the desk or on the floor.
Wait, what kind of arm is that?
It's just a big ass boom that you drill right into the fucking wall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then that can move too.
So I've got this guy, it's just what we had handy. It's like a go arm.
Yeah, into the wall.
Yes.
Put it in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much. You gotta.
You're too much.
I hear that a lot. I'm going to bed. God damn it, dude. Let me go to bed, Brenna.
Was it like 11 where you are?
It's 12. You know damn well. And that's why I know it's 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah, don't you usually go to sleep around 1?
I do. But no, because I say goodnight, and then we'll say goodnight, and then we'll say thanks for your heart me's, and then by the time that I've ingested my trazodone, it's 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I go to sleep.
Got it.
I try. Usually when I go at 2, you're still up at 4, which is psychotic.
Do you scroll?
Yeah, I think it's bad for your brain. I think we might be doing bad things to our brain here.
I'm starting to get this this sense.
I'm starting to think that this might not be good for us.
Oh. You know, can I tell you a bleak thought? I promise I'm not going to keep you up till.
Go on.
I was thinking, and maybe we talked about this before, and I feel like I re-had this thought. I was thinking about all these little, like, crazy little incels that are just like, their brains right now. All these people are in my comments being like, answer. And like, they don't understand the concept of someone being like, no, like, I'm not gonna. And I was like, just thinking about what it is, what these brains are growing up to be. And I was like, fuck, if we ever get to a boring political moment again, these brains are not going to be able to handle it. Like I think that there's a significant portion of the population right now that is so dopamine seeking, us included, right?
I was just going to say.
Us included. And by the way, trauma is part of that, right? Like PTSD is part of that. It's hard not to seek like heightened or to be drawn towards heightened situations when you are accustomed to being in a heightened, at a heightened level of stress and stuff. If everything all of a sudden calms down, I think a significant portion of us will lose our fucking minds. And in a way that, I don't mean just like, oh, we're going to go crazy, but like, I think that there's going to very easily be like, we're going to veer off into some weird fucking directions as a population. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that it feels like it's going to be a struggle to keep things normal or whatever.
Yeah, dude. I think that's, again, we try not to be defeatist.
Not defeatist, but just like, yeah.
It feels, there's a lot, I find myself a lot of the time being like, we're never going to hit the level of normal we once had. And I think that's true since the 90s. But like, I don't think that comes back unless something really drastic happens. But I think that ship has sailed, especially for us, especially for me, who has decided to like attach their livelihood and mental well-being on the success I have, glued to this every day, watching the worst people give us their takes. Like, I feel it. I feel every day. I feel like my brain is fucking atrophying. And yeah, and there is not a zero amount of my own brain seeking dopamine in my performance on this app. And like, yeah, I think as far as normalcy goes, I shudder to think it's this sort of thing where, like, when Will Smith was eating the spaghetti with the AI, and you're just like, that's as bad as this will ever get. And then since then, it has just progressed into this like thing that in a blink of an eye, and like, this is as bad as it will ever be. And so like, this is as normal as we'll ever get in this moment. And then tomorrow is just it's gonna get weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. And so this is a fucking bummer note to end on, dude. But here, I will just reiterate.
Hi, Robert.
You must stop giving these people your valuable value. Your attention, in you specifically, is so valuable. You can't keep giving it to them.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't. You keep saying that to me and then doing the thing that I keep telling you not to do.
Not really. I will say my perspective shifted like a huge amount when I saw it, like, especially when I saw the sort of metrics of like, oh, did I tell you this already?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh, these, I was like, they didn't even watch it. Okay. Like, so now it's just like, Yeah, they'll come into my live now, sure, and I'll have a little bit of fun just kind of swatting them away because whatever. But it's definitely, yeah, I'm not really like going after them or all that much because I don't know. Yeah.
They're not for you, for everyone else in the chat. These negative comments, like I know it's a little condescending, but like I don't, you can't give them any of your attention.
Yeah.
You do such good shit. Anyway, have fun at trending up without me.
I won't. I won't.
I'll just go stand outside with Taylor Lorenz.
Do you think she got in before you did?
That would be so fucking funny. That would be the fun. There's zero chance, dude. She's too good for that.
Was she there last year?
I don't know. We weren't mortal enemies last year, but now. I don't think I told you this, but like when I was in DC for this thing, I got a text message from Scott who's like, Taylor Lorenz is here. She's at this bar. And I said, fucking where? And then I got on a Lime bike and I busted ass to the bar that he said, and it was a completely different bar. And by the time I got to the right one, she'd left.
Damn.
I was really sad because I was going to send her. This was my thought, was that I was going to send her a drink. We're at a happy hour for the America Votes. I was going to send her a drink on behalf of Happy Hour, and then I was going to get a clip of her drinking dark money funded free dark money drink.
Okay.
Or at the very least, have her look up and understand that, like, that guy sent you a drink, and it would just be me. Just a smiling face. You psycho fucking loser. Anyway, okay, good night. I have to go to bed. I'm dying. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun. Say hi to my friends.
Okay, well,
Bye. Okay. Okay, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Pretty solid evening, I think. Oh, sorry. Pete, go to the gym. It's late. It sure is late to go to the gym. Or don't go to the gym. Just move your body around. You can do some stuff at home. TikTok body weight exercises at home, 30 minutes. It's useful shit. You do a lot of mobility work. You can get the blood flowing. But you should do something. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. I'm going to sleep. 2 dogs, they'll help. Dogs love when you do home workouts. They are always so respectful of your space, I hear. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. If you would like to see what 100 megapixels look like, there's going to be a picture of my car in the Discord momentarily. I don't know if I can upload the full 45 megabyte image. Each one of these images that this thing makes is more than a song on iTunes. Do you have any idea? It's fucking insane. So you guys, for all you photographer pixel peepers, you nerds that want to go see a very insane image, I could link it, hey? Maybe I'll figure it out. Google link, WeTransfer link. I'll think about this. Anyway, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. I'm excited to share it with you for the brief amount of time that I own it, and then pass it along. Because I have no business. I looked at this and I was like, I can do this. And then I did it. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking? This was a terrible decision. So it's not going to be long for this world that I have this thing, but It'll be fun for the summer, I think. If I use it for work. I haven't had a photo gig. I'm trying to think. Since 2024. I shot a thing for the Chinese hockey delegation in Boston. There was one time I went. It's when I bought the Leica, actually. I used the entire paycheck for that. I'm not good with money. Famously, I make bad decisions. But that was the last time. So like, if I shoot this and like sell prints, it'll be how I could boy math it that way, and then maybe write it off. Go to bed. That's good advice. That's good advice. I don't think that's how writing off works, especially now. They're gonna come get me. Okay. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sending me your heartbeats or whatever. Bedtime is a psyop. Poshme calendar? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Started in April, May. Where is she? Whatever. Okay. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Really polite conversation, and if I ask her if she wants to hang out again, she makes these excuses, and I mean, I don't know what's happening. We had such a wonderful time. We totally hit it off.
Okay. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song, come back, call Kelly for you, and try and get you your second date update, okay?
Okay, cool. All right, great.
All right. Maybe you watch one of those yoga videos in the meantime and just calm down.
It's so creepy.
We'll make the call after this, all right? Hold on. You're just tuning in. We've got one of our listeners named Kyle on the phone for a second date update. And there were a lot of firsts in this whole dating situation.
Okay.
It was one of Kyle's first times on a dating app.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the first woman he's dated with a yoga channel on YouTube. He introduced Kelly to her first ever glitter bomb.
Oh, wow.
And us.
I forgot. I didn't know about it either. It's
which is a shot of Goldschlager dropped into a cup of Red Bull if you want to do one right now.
It sounds awesome.
Sounds very early for that.
Hey, I'm down. Let's go.
He also showed Kelly the first episode of Stranger Things back at his place because she's never seen it before. And now it's the first time that Kyle's called into a radio show to get help with his romantic life.
Look at you growing as a human, bro.
Isn't that sweet? He's just growing up.
Yeah, hopefully it's the last time, though.
Yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope.
We don't want to hear from you again. You hear that?
That's your loss, bro. I don't want to talk to you either after this.
All right, we're all in agreement then.
I like you, Kyle.
We're going to have this work out for you. Now, Kyle's worried because when he turned on his Netflix at home, his ex-girlfriend's name popped up on the account. And he thinks maybe Kelly saw it. There was a little bit of awkwardness there, but he's not sure if that's the reason she's not calling him back.
I mean, if she does give you a second chance, Kyle, can you ensure her that you've removed the ex from the Netflix account?
I'll do whatever. I'll put a guy's name, whatever I have to do.
You should have already done it. Take her off,
take
man.
it off, man. Just have yours.
Move forward.
Yeah, you're right. I should have. That's stupid.
Okay. Go do it now, and we'll talk to Kelly.
When we're
right?
done, you go change that account. But
Sign up for a free trial.
right now, we're going to give Kelly a call. You ready?
I mean, okay. No, I mean, how often, do you get to go out with a girl who has her own yoga channel? I mean, let's be honest,
Again,
right?
if you keep bringing that up, it's going to be creepy.
Well, not with her. We're friends, right?
Yeah.
Us? Yeah.
I'm just saying. We're just saying maybe hold in the gloating about her YouTube until after she agrees to a date with you, okay?
Yeah, that's for down the road.
Okay.
All right.
No.
No, maybe never, but okay.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm down the number now.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kelly, please?
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
This is Kelly.
All right.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You don't have to
How
sound
are you guys?
don't sound so scared of me. I'm nice.
I mean, she is answering everything with a question. I don't know.
I've never been on a radio show. Why are you guys calling me?
Hey, look at this. It's a first for Kelly.
Yay! Congrats, Kelly.
Kelly, we're calling because we're doing something with you called the second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Come on, don't sound so nervous. This is a good thing, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it means someone really likes you, okay?
Yeah, somebody-
You are a wanted person.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. And that person that's emailed us about you, his name is Kyle.
Kyle called you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He said he had a really, really good time with you, and you're not calling him back now.
Oh.
So can you tell us, like, what'd you think of Kyle when you met him?
He was really nice.
Was he really nervous? Because he did say he was pretty new to, like, online dating.
Yeah, he said he just got out of like a long relationship, so it seems like it was his first real date in a while.
Mm-hmm. He told us some fun stuff happened on your date. He said that he showed you what a glitter bomb was.
Yeah, he did.
What'd you think of that?
I'm not sure if I'd order it again, to be honest. Not a big fan.
But you stuck around long enough to go back to his place and watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Stranger Things, and he seemed really nice, and it seemed like a really genuine offer, and so what could go wrong?
You say that, and I feel like you know what went wrong.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. What did go wrong? Because you're not calling him back, and he has no idea why.
He has a nice place and everything, and so we sat down, and he opened up Netflix, and there was this other woman's name.
Yeah.
And I know it was probably like his ex or something and whatever, but it made me nervous.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. Instead of addressing it, he just kind of clicked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you feel like maybe his ex wasn't his ex? Maybe it was like his
Yeah.
current girlfriend?
Yeah, that was my concern. I mean, why would he still have her in the Netflix menu,
Yeah.
Free Netflix?
Weird.
Yeah, free Netflix.
I mean, I had my girl on Hulu for a long time. My ex.
So is that the reason you're not calling him back then? Because that girl was on his Netflix account?
No, it's more than that. That made me nervous, but I just decided, to do a little research of my own. And so I said I needed to, make a quick call. And so I walked down this hall, and I was pretending just to talk to my mom. And I was
Sneaky.
Oh my God, you were snooping to see if there was a woman that lived there.
Oh my God. Now I'm never going to trust another person when they say they have to
No.
call their mom.
You
I'd be
gotta
like,
do
sit
it.
down
You-
and let me listen.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah.
I'm backing you on that move. I think it's a smart move. What'd you find?
I wasn't poking around too much. I wasn't going through his drawers or anything, but I just opened a door or two.
Oh, okay.
And I poked my head in, and in his bedroom, he had all these photos of him and another woman who I'm assuming is probably either his ex or his current partner.
Like lots of photos,
How-
not just one photo?
How many photos are we talking about?
It was there were a couple on the wall, a normal amount on a wall. And then he had a stack of Polaroids of them together on his desk, kind of spread out. And it just felt a little shriny to me. They're all in his bedroom. He wakes up and goes to bed looking at her every night. And I mean, what if she's just out of town and he's just trying to have a quick and get out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is the Polaroids make it feel creepy for some reason. One Polaroid, but a full stack of Polaroids.
Bro, we have digital photos
I know,
nowadays.
there's just something about it that feels like...
Serial killer-esque?
Yes, exactly.
Touch the picture.
Yeah.
Right. It just adds to this shrine atmosphere, right? Just add a couple candles and it's perfect.
Okay.
Some candles.
Maybe we need to ask Kyle if it was a shrine. Kyle, is that a shrine to your ex-girlfriend?
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, Kelly, I should have said Kyle's been on the other line listening this whole time. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Hey.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah. Kyle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
It might not be bad, Kelly. Maybe he has a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, the relationship has ended, and I'm trying to sort out, what pictures to get rid of. And I mean, I'm in the process of taking everything down.
All of them, though?
Yeah, a good thing to do would just be get rid of all the pictures
that's
with your ex-girlfriend in them.
Kind of the rule of thumb.
If I can be 100% honest, I mean, I was really busy, and I was going to sort them and get rid of them the night before, but I don't know, I just clicked on your YouTube channel. I was just caught up watching your yoga videos.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, Kelly, so it's pretty much your fault that the pictures are
Wait.
still up there.
Kelly, are you okay with that he watched the YouTube videos, the yoga stuff?
Yeah. I mean, that's the equivalent of me opening his bedroom door, I guess.
Oh, he's looking into your bedroom.
Okay.
She's right.
Wait, well, no, hold on. No, there's a difference. The YouTube is public, and anyone in the internet in the world can see it.
Right.
Well, the door was cracked. It basically opened itself.
Oh!
And I gotta say, Kyle,
I like the logic.
Yeah.
like, you either weren't planning on hooking up with her or were planning on doing it with your ex-girlfriend watching from the photos. Like, what?
No, I'm a gentleman. I had no intentions of any of that. It's our first date, and, I mean, I move like a snail, I'll be honest.
Oh, sweetie.
Well, yeah, I mean, how long has it been since you broke up with your ex?
It's been about a couple months.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, really fresh.
Yeah, we need to purge that.
Yeah.
Okay, you need the purge.
That's part of moving on.
Yeah, exactly. It's new, and I haven't been single in 7 years, but I'm sorry that you saw the pictures, but trust me, the relationship is over, and I'm getting rid of the pictures.
Okay.
Good.
I believe you. I'm sorry. I do feel really bad about breaching your privacy and passing judgment without actually talking to you about them, but
Oh, you guys are cute.
you guys
Oh my
got
God,
it.
ask him, Jeffrey.
Yeah, you have to go
I'm really
out.
excited.
I mean, if you guys think about this on your next date, you guys could watch Stranger Things and her YouTube channel at the same time.
Yeah, picture in picture, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And if you guys are willing to do that, we will pay for you to go on that second date.
Hey.
I'll give you a second chance, Kyle. I think you're really cool, and I'd love to see you again.
Oh, you guys are cuties.
Love
Awesome.
prevails.
Likewise.
A successful second date update.
They're rare, but we love them.
Okay, and then but get rid of all the pictures before she comes over, please.
Yeah,
and
or-
the
I
Netflix
promise.
account.
Or at least, put them in like a shoebox where she can't find them.
You can look at them later.
Yeah.
Moving 92.5.